Good morning, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to SATAL23 Survivor Series, Stage 3, Nighttime, Group 5 and 6. That is a long one. Buckle in today, folks, because we are going to play Leading Edge versus Lock-On Grease Aggressors, VH3 versus VTAP, Fully Torqued versus OTP, and Fully Torqued versus RAA. Buckle in, because this is going to be a long morning. I hope your sustenance is sufficient. Mine is, I hope. We're gonna just roll right into the action here. So we have Leading Edge, Winnie, LaCrape, Zoltar, and Setzer in the 18, 16, 16, and 16. And Lock-On Grease, Hippo, Coyote, F-18, Winkle, and Neptune, 18, 18, 16, 18. Fairly even match for each aircraft here, and we're going to ride along with LaCrape as we ingress. How is everybody doing this morning? Grunt Life, Pedro, Vehicle, good morning. For those of you just joining us today, this is the competitive competition version of combat in DCS World nighttime operations. So ergo, the green overlay for the night vision. That is what we are doing this stage. So as Hippo launches the first shot onto LaCrape, he's going to go ahead and defend the 120 Bravo heading his way and get him turned cold. Same with Winnie. Winnie also turning cold. Saving that last shot, possibly. No, he got a 120 off, it looks like, or he's missing a missile, one of the two. 120B off from Coyote onto Winnie. Hippo now, defending away over the water, feet wet, so half the map feet wet, half the map feet dry. We're going to ride along with Zoltar as he Fox 3s onto Hippo. Let's get the TAC view brought out just a touch to give you guys a little more perspective on what's happening. There we go. So we're going to ride along with Zoltar as he's defending or preemptively not turning away and notching him to 120 coming in from Winkle at 23,000 feet. Winkle 35,000 feet. Missile 27,000 feet diving down onto Zoltar. Zoltar now below Mach 1 defending. Both teams evenly placed in the combat arena. No team has an advantage over the other when it comes to zone advantage. Neptune, Hippo are evenly spaced, as well as LaCrape and Setzer evenly spaced as well. So how's chat doing this morning? As we watch Zoltar go Mach 1 in the defensive away from the 120. Setzer with an AIM 120 coming down onto him from up high. He's defending heavily. 120 still doing Mach 1.5 as he's defending down low in the vertical notch. I think he's going to be safe. Hard to see the missile in that black sky, but I think he's going to be okay. Winnie now ingressing behind Setzer. Missile 1.6 miles behind Setzer. Not a problem, especially being a 120B. Out of energy, out of speed, and there he goes. Winnie now ingressing above Setzer, trying to chase down Neptune. Was playing Enigma, but stopped to watch this. That is exactly what we want to see, man. And I hope you don't mind, but this is not, well, how do I put this? This is going to be a long day, so buckle in and get used to it. Multiple 120s coming down from onto LaCrape. LaCrape could be in trouble here if he doesn't evade this missile properly. He's going to be okay. At the same time, Zoltar also defending. Jonathan Toymaker. Grim Reapers are not flying today. This is not the Grim Reapers team. This is the Lock-On Grease team, not Grim Reapers. Setzer and Winnie turning away. Setzer pressing in hot. LaCrape turning away. Zoltar turning away. And we've got Setzer with a Fox 3. And if you guys want to know, I am trying to conserve my voice because we have 4 long matches to stream today. So I'm going to be out of a voice come match 2 or 3. So we're going to try my best to even it out and not go all the way in the first match. My headset's having problems. I wonder what's going on here. Technical difficulties. My right ear is louder than the other for some reason. Anyway, so Zoltar defending, Lecrape with a Fox 3 out, both guys defending over the water. No deaths that I can see happening yet. Lecrape getting down low over the water, defending a 120 Bravo. A lot of missiles, but you guys have a good bird's eye view down on what's happening. Camera is on Lecrape defending this 120 Bravo from 2.5 miles on his 6. Winkle now has found himself by himself as Hippo seems to have abandoned his wingman and gone heavy left on their side, heavy north side, and Winkle is now all by himself. 120 getting close to Winnie. Looks like he's fast enough to evade. It's 1 mile behind him. And there it goes behind him, out of energy, and see you later goes the 120. So, Winkle's all by himself. Leading edge forming a pretty good wall on the east side. And there's a 120 off from Setzer. Exchange of shots onto Hippo, it looks like. Missiles now 7 miles from their targets. 6 miles. 5 miles now. Missile 1,400 knots. Decelerating rapidly. 1,200 knots now, 3 miles. I don't anticipate these shots connecting. So Zoltar defending a 120 from his 6. Lecrape ingressing at 2.8 thousand feet. We're going to zoom tac view in since the fight is getting a lot closer now. Tac view's now zoomed in. Winkle's still by himself to the south, but he is going to go ahead and press in deep along the shoreline at 32,000 feet up high, getting that top-down energy action for Greece. Greece seems to be making some sort of a push here. Winkle, I'm not sure if he knows everybody the fight is off his left wing, but Winkle, the fight is not in front of you. The fight is off to your left. He's probably looking for Zoltar at this stage. There's a Fox 3 out, more than likely onto Zoltar. This might spell disaster for Zoltar if he can't find him. He sees him. There's the Fox 3. I think this is going to be a nice trade here, folks. So Zoltar's going to try a vertical notch this missile at 1 mile. That's not going to happen. And Zoltar, I think you're dead, buddy. So Zoltar gets splashed, but at the same time, Winkle might have enough. No, Winkle's going to be okay and survive that shot. So there's the first casualty. And it looks like we are still a 1, 2, 3 versus 3. Wait, we lost a Greece member, it looks like. I'm gonna pause because it looks like we lost someone. Let's stand by here. So it looks like we lost Zoltar. Out of fuel. Maybe? No. What's going on? So I'm sorry, Zoltar was dead, but we missed the death of somebody else. It was Neptune. So Neptune was killed by Lecrape. And this looks like it was a low to high shot from Lecrape at a range of 6 miles. The missile comes off the rail. Lecrape doing Mach 1 just barely. No missile out from Neptune, and splash goes Neptune by Lecrape. Good kill by Lecrape. And unfortunately, not able to capitalize on Winkle, and the fight will remain as is. Let's get right back into the action. So Lecrape now chasing down Winkle, seeing him up high. There's the Fox 3 out on the Winkle up high, super, super high up. But this is 3 miles away, and I don't think Winkle's going to be able to evade this one. 1.5 miles, 1 mile. Winkle, you are a dead man. 3v2 now, in favor of leading edge. Fox 2 out. Flares like mad. So there are 2 Greece competitors left for the team. Lecrape now pressing in hot, diving down. Let's zoom the tag view in a little more to get the action tighter on the bullseye. Camera down up high. So 3v2 as 3 hot leading edge are pressing 1 hot grease aggressor. No shot, and going extremely slow at 20,000 feet, leaving himself wide open as Coyote. I think he's going to take this one to the face, you guys. 1,200 knots, no speed, 1 mile, 0.8 of a mile, doing 1,000 knots still, and I think that's it. And good night goes Grease Coyote. At the same time, Hippo is not looking good either, and Hippo at 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, and Hippo is splashed. And that'll just about do it for Grease aggressors. Another missile off. Looks like the aircraft's not dead yet. I'm not sure what's happening here. And Hippo is still alive, according to the game. So there he goes as he's flying down to the ground. Splashes another AIM 120. Hippo is still just alive in the cockpit. And 3, 2, 1. There he goes into the ground. So Lock On Grease gets annihilated 3-0 versus Leading Edge in the first half. So Leading Edge will take this half 3-0 versus Lock On Grease aggressors. These guys have a lot of ground to cover if they want to come back. Lock On Grease aggressors will have to take a 4-0 to come on top of Leading Edge. Quite the comeback needed. We have seen comebacks of 1v3s to come out on top. So, put your suggestions in chat. Will Lock On Grease have them in the comeback in round 2? Or will Leading Edge hold their own and do another 3-0 for 6-0 total? Stay tuned for the second half. Don't go anywhere. I have fixed the audio issue. So, as we watch Lock On Grease aggressors versus Leading Edge, will Leading Edge be able to come out on top and hold their lead versus Lock On Grease? Or will Lock On Grease come back? Only one way to find out. sure everything's up to date. Both teams now in the arena. Warning zones all set. Leading Edge and Hippo evenly spaced. It looks like Lock on Grease is a little bit closer to the bullseye than LaCrape. Hippo might be a little closer, but does not matter. Let's get the weapon icons up here, and there goes the first 120 out from Hippo on Grease. And LaCrape sees that missile coming and defends well before required. However, it looks like this is a good idea to save some missiles and keep Lock on Grease honest with their missile count. Zoltar now pressing in on the left side here on the north side, pressing in on the Winkle. Let's zoom in on the tag view a little more. There we go. Perfect. 120 out from Zoltar onto Winkle on Grease. These are very long shots in the beginning. Quite rare that these length of shots actually end up hitting their targets if there's any sort of maneuvering done whatsoever. Extremely long shot coming from Neptune. 25 miles at 30,000 feet on far, far targets. Setzer above Mach 1 in the F-18. LaCrape pressing both Hippo and Winkle at the same time. Possibly a DTT shot coming off from LaCrape. Unsure as to who yet. There go the 120s passing each other. Possibly onto Winkle, I'm not sure. No, this is not onto Winkle as he's down low. This is onto Hippo up high at 7 miles. Not going to hit. Winkle sneaking in down low in the valley. On the ground, trying to find LaCrape. Right along with LaCrape here. Still a 4v4. This 120 getting pretty close to Setzer, but it's going to be okay and pass by. Winkle now has a missile coming out onto him, possibly. Negative. This is out onto Coyote. We have 2 missiles from 2 separate directions coming in. Winkle sneaking up the middle. Let's ride along with Winkle here as he seems to be undetected by Leading Edge. I'm not sure if they know he's here. Winkle now has a missile on him. This is not looking good. There's 5 miles. This could be a trade, folks. Half a mile. And he is dead, but at the same time, I think LaCrape is in some serious trouble if he can't run this missile. And this one does not track. And it flies right over top of the head of LaCrape. Good night. So, Neptune, Setzer, you guys are in the zone, man. You guys got to get closer. Winnie's also about to hit the zone edge, warning. Get yourselves closer to the arena, guys. 4v3 now. Up to the north. Hippo, Fox 3's onto Zoltar. 6.5 miles now. 1,400 knots is the missile. Looks like he might have found the notch gate. 1,100 knots now. 3.5 miles. Missile is dead as Zoltar is cold. So I'm seeing a potential possible issue coming up here for Leading Edge, considering how... And a close merge for LaCrape at 5 miles. LaCrape is in some serious trouble if he can't get this missile off the rails. There's the missile out. Extremely off-bore. Lucky shot. There go the bags. The 120B is chasing down LaCrape at half a mile. 3, 2, 1, and splash goes LaCrape, and at the same time, splash goes Hippo. And it looks like that was almost a team kill by Lock on Grease. Neptune, 18,000 feet. AIM 120 coming in from Winnie. He's 600 knots. Missile now 2 miles away, doing Mach 1.8. And Neptune should have no problem defending this one. But man, Leading Edge just with their backs against the edge of the zone. Electing to stay on the very, very back edge. 4 miles away for this 120, 1,200 knots. 3 miles out of energy, not going to hit. So 3v2 now. Leading Edge has the advantage, but they certainly do not have the zone advantage. They must get closer to Bulls and get themselves off of the back wall. Here we go at 120 coming in onto Winnie from Neptune. Things are about to happen really fast. I can tell. It's getting close. It's getting really close now. Multiple 120s within 7 miles of each of their targets. 2 miles from Setzer and a couple miles from Coyote at the same time. Zooming tack view into the very edge here. 120 coming down to Setzer. Setzer's doing above Mach 1. 0.8 of a mile. 700 knots to the missile, and the missile will not connect. At the same time, Neptune is also going to defend that one. Another 120 coming in onto Setzer at the same time. And Setzer is in trouble, and Setzer is taken down by the 120 that he recommits into. RWR does not work when you are banking that hard. Probably never even saw it coming, and gets taken down by Neptune. Zoltar missiles out onto Neptune or Coyote. Hard to tell. Looks like it's on the Coyote. And Splash. No! The missiles track each other again. We saw that once yesterday, and we just saw it again right now. Missiles tracking each other sub 5 miles. Unbelievable. Aim 9 out from or onto Winnie. Aim 120 from Winnie coming down on the lock-on Grease. This one's going on to Neptune. Not going to catch Neptune. Zoltar is chasing down Neptune. Coyote's chasing down Winnie. Man. So, I don't know who to follow, but Zoltar has no missiles left, and he's going to chase down Neptune. And Winnie is also being chased down. I think this is spelling disaster for Winnie here at the end. There's the AIM 9M. No flares. Still in burner. Winnie, you are a dead man. Here we go, guys. Possible gun merge for Neptune and Zoltar. Zoltar now in a merge situation with Neptune at 3.5 miles. Zoltar, you gotta get rid of those bags, man. If you're gonna merge with an F-18, you gotta get rid of the extra weight, my man. Camera and tag view is going to lock onto Zoltar and the closest target, which is Neptune. And there's the missile out. And that splashes Zoltar. And unfortunately, Leading Edge could not capitalize. However, due to the fact that Leading Edge came up 3-2 in the first half, lock-on Grease aggressors will fall to Leading Edge this match. So Leading Edge will take the match win. The score will be 3-2. And lock-on Grease, all they needed to do was have one more survivor to at least draw. Good effort by lock-on Grease. And congratulations to Leading Edge for those much-needed points, especially being late in Stage 3. On that note, I'm not wasting any time. We're going to get in the second match. Coming up next, we have... Who do we have next? VH3 versus VTAF, fellas. VH3 versus VTAF. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Grab a coffee. Come right back. Bring your friends. Put us up on the TV in the living room. Whatever you want to do. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. Up next, we have VH3 versus VH3 versus VTAF. Stage 3, all nighttime stage. For VH3, we have Hogan, Horde, Kiwix, and Goose in 18, 18, 16, 16. Today for VTAF, we have 16 in Archer, Zachrix in the 16, Grasshopper in the 16, and a late departure of Onslaught in the F-16. Thanks, Abaddon. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of your kind words to Bear, to myself, anybody else you guys enjoy watching and participating in these events. We hope you have as much fun participating as we do trying to put these things on. Zone warning going down. Hogan is... So Archer has a massive zone advantage in VTAF over VH3. So a commanding zone presence now to reach the center first. And the first AIM-120 is off by Horde onto Archer or onto Zachrix in the lead. Archer jets the bags. There they all go. Mind you guys, the F-16 does not have a lot of gas. You might see a different playstyle coming in here and a much more aggressive playstyle for the F-16s on VTAF. As Archer defends away from that 120 and gets a missile off, pointing down at the ground is that 120 out from Archer. Let's fix TAC view a little bit here, get it zoomed in. I keep breaking things. It would not be SATAL if I didn't fuck something up. Missiles are not on the screen. Now they are on the screen. Hogan now defending away. 4.5 miles is that 120 doing Mach 2.2 still. So VTAF is able to hold their own with this being down a player right now, 3-4, and they've managed to turn everybody cold except for Goose on VH3. So Goose is the sole target hot. It looks like he has his sights on Archer at 20,000 feet. Goose needs to get a shot off on Archer to give his team some time to get back into the zone. There's the Fox 3 out of 10 miles. On to Archer. Kiwix, oh no, Kiwix, you're gonna have to turn the other way, my man. No, Kiwix, no, 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 don't do it, don't, oh my God, that's what the zone warning is for, my man. You're getting screamed at, that's what that means. Goose now, turning away with a 1 mile AMRAAM, only doing 500 knots. The missile is doing much faster than that. I don't think he's getting away from this one. 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, flying formation, and down goes Goose. Man, what the turntables, how the have, man. That is rough. To go from a 3-4 down to a 3-2. Gotta watch out for that zone, guys. It's on the map. You guys get warnings to turn back towards Bulls. Unfortunately, Kiwix did not commit enough to the turnaround. AIM-120B diving down onto Grasshopper. Let's ping TAC you in a little bit more. He's gonna be safe. Another 120 coming down onto Hogan from Archer. Over the water. So far, VTAF has not lost a single person. And Hogan should be okay in this defensive. But as we're seeing, guys, Horde is now in the warning zone. Get out of it. You have nowhere to go. So Horde now is being chased by 2 VTAF, now 3 VTAF. There's a Fox 3 at 6 miles. A follow-up shot from Zachrix at 6 miles. This 120, unless Horde can notch it, and Horde is electing to go for an outrunning the missile and not going for a notch. And luckily, Horde is going to be able to escape that one, but this may only delay their death temporarily, as Archer is now ingressing hard onto all 3 targets. Here we go, guys. Both the guys are flying together. We're on the very edge of the outside zone at 4 miles, guys. This is going to be it, times 2. Here we go. 1 missile, 2 missiles onto Horde. I feel so bad just getting absolutely smacked in the face as Horde. And Hogan now chasing down Archer, and Archer is taken down by Horde. Finally, VH3 is able to take at least 1 down from the grave, and now a sole target is Hogan. Get rid of the bags, Hogan, and make yourself in to the fight. And all you have left is 2 or 3 missiles, so 1 missile per target. Let's get the tac beast moved down onto Hogan. And here comes the 120 onto Hogan, sadly from Onslaught. I don't think he's surviving this one. He gets a missile off on his own. He's going to defend, but Hogan, 3, 2, 1, and you are splashed by Onslaught. The zone is now owned, and that is going to be it. Good night. So VTAF is able to come out 3-0 versus VH3. And considering how VH3 had a numbers advantage in the beginning versus VTAF and could not capitalize, they were back with their backs against the zone the entire fight. Not a good place you want to be, guys. Not a good place you want to be. So, and Pedro with the super chat this morning. Keep our community alive, SATAL. We will try our absolute best, Pedro. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. Anything you guys put in, we do our best to put right back into all the equipment for streaming and make things better for all of you. So thank you so much for that. We're not going to waste much time. We're going to jump right into the second half. VTAF versus VH3. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. We are back with the second half, guys. VH3 versus VTAF. VTAF is up 3-0. We have switched sides. The fight is commencing. Teams are in the zone. VTAF and VH3 equal distance away from bullseye. 23 miles and 23 miles roughly, respectively, for each team. We are now more evenly matched for zone presence. We'll see how it goes and if they can capitalize on the newly acquired zone presence for VH3. How is everyone doing this morning? Come on, what's going on? Anybody flying? Any matches taking place today? VH3 or VTAF if you're here, speak up. How did things go last round? I think for the championships, I want to get the teams in here, like we did last year and in years past, and get the teams in for a commentator. But nonetheless, we have a ton of streams to keep going on. So there's the first Fox 3 out. JK, there's already missiles out on these guys from a long while ago. This missile diving down to China at 3 miles is Zachrix and Archer defending. Good job on VH3 to recognize what Archer's tactics were to make this happen. So pushing these guys back is the best thing you can do. However, it looks like VTAF now has zone authority once again because VH3 defends too far deep and is unable to come back in time. So, with that being said, VH3 has a lot of ground to make up again. And Mayur, back again. The regular super chat. Love the music. I'm glad you do. I've been trying to find some good tunes to play for these matches. It's catchy. Shout out if you know where any of this music is actually from. If you're a veteran DCS player from back in the days, you'll probably know where some of this music comes from. Archer now, 21,000 feet, shooting down onto Horde at, how far is that? 7 miles. This 120 could be dangerous for Archer. And Archer going for the vertical notch at 1.5 miles. This 120 is chasing down Horde. Both of them are going to be okay. But again, guys, VH3 pressed with their backs against the edge of the zone for the fight. 120 from Hogan, chasing down. It does not go for the missile this time, thank God, onto Onslaught. And Onslaught, you are a dead man, dude. Hogan might be dead as well here. Hogan's not defending properly. 3, 2, 1, and Hogan goes down. There is a trade. 3v3 now. 3v3. The most VH3 can do now is draw this match if they come out in the top on 3-0. Fox 3 out from Horde onto Grasshopper. Grasshopper, Fox 3 double onto Kiwix and onto Goose possibly. Missile now 4.5 miles away going into the dirt behind him. Splash into the ground. So again, VTAF commanding zone authority. Let's move tac view since the fight's moving so far off the screen. And a splash goes down and recommits into Grasshopper's missile, unfortunately. So Grasshopper goes down because he recommits into a hot missile, and we're left with Horde by himself versus 2 VTAF players. There goes one. That's looking like a fantastic shot from Horde, 1 mile away, half a mile. Splash goes Archer. Nice job by Horde to take that missile down and take down Archer. Good shot. But I don't think that Kiwix is going to survive this one, folks. Kiwix, good night. So Horde is left by himself versus Zachrix and Grasshopper. Man, getting tight. Mayor, yes, some of this is Flaming Cliffs, some of this is random synthwave music, but there we go. Fox 3 in a close shot onto Zachrix, but Grasshopper has an opportunity here, taking down 3, 2, 1, and Splash goes fucking what? Oh my God, so Zachrix now is a 1v1. There go the bags for Horde, but Zachrix is hot on the 6 of Horde. Horde has to go around the backside of this mountain if he has any chance of surviving. Do not recommit in this situation. And Zachrix has how many missiles left? 5 missiles? Wait, what? Oh my God, Zachrix is a missile truck right now, you guys. I don't think that Horde can survive against 5 missiles here. So there we go, and unfortunately Horde is going to be taken down. And the 120 misses. Horde does not connect, but Zachrix still has an ungodly amount of missiles left. Into the trees goes Zachrix for another one. Down to 3 missiles left. Come on, Horde. You can do this. And here's the kill shot, I think. Zachrix is about to take it. 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, and Horde, good night. Man, Zachrix had a ton of missiles left at the end to finish this fight off. Had he not had that many shots left, I think Zachrix could have come back around and taken him down. Regardless, VTAF will take this match 4-0 versus VH3. And we will go ahead and wrap up this roundup, go straight into the next one, guys. Up next is Fully Torqued versus, I think it's OTP or RAA. We have both those matches to stream here in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Be right back with the first half for these next rounds. Alright guys, we are back with this third match of the day. OTP versus Fully Torqued in the all nighttime stage. Who's coming out on top? We've seen some crazy action so far today, guys. And yesterday, and the day before. Just everything is going all over the place. We've seen missiles tracking each other, missiles tracking missiles. We've seen guns, 1v1s. We've seen everything. We've seen 3v1 comebacks. We've seen aces. We've seen everything. What will happen in this match? Throw your suggestions up in chat. Let me know what you guys think. Can I do polls on YouTube? I wonder. We used to do them in Twitch. I don't think so. Maybe. Oh my gosh, I can. I can do... No way. This is great. This is great. Okay, polls going up. Boom, look at that. Look at that. Man, I wish I would have known that. So the poll is up, guys. Poll is up in chat. Who's taking it? Put your votes down below. And Ask Flight with the first couple Fox 3s out. We're trying not to miss the action too much here. Let's go split screen. As we watch these guys fight on. Revenge now. A 120 coming up from up high off his left wing, or his right wing now. 1.5 miles. Oh man, Revenge. Oh no. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Revenge! Flying formation taken down! Taken down is Revenge as the first casualty of the match. 67% are saying OTP. Keep those votes flowing, guys. So Revenge taken down as the first long bomb casualty for FTQ. And I believe that kill was by, oh god, my OBS just, what the fuck just happened? Oh lord, okay. That was Asphalt. Let's ride along with Steak. I could go for a Steak today. Steak now, heavily defending a missile coming at him, at his direction from Venom. Missile's 2 miles away off his 6. 1.5 miles away. Steak, you better start maneuvering more, buddy. Missile now Mach 1.3, and Steak now at least, what is he doing? Mach 1. No, Mach 0.9. Okay. All right. Keep those votes coming in, guys. Keep those votes flowing. We're down now to 62% are voting for OTP on top. FTQ America has 2 missiles from 2 separate directions coming his way. We have OTP hanging out, feet wet over the water, choosing to take this fight over water. Mind you, this water is extremely hard to see at nighttime, guys. It's already hard enough to see in the daytime, let alone pitch black fighting. And the poll's about to close here, folks. And the poll is up at 62% going for OTP and 37% going for FTT for only 8 votes. I'm going to assume that more of OTP people are in here hoping for their team. But regardless, we are going to continue watching as OTP ingresses and keeps fighting FTQ. Missiles exchanging out now from BMD onto Lee Adam. Lee might be in trouble. This is 1100 knots. Lee's defending heavily. There's the good S-turns. Lead the energy out of that missile, and down it goes. So really FTQ in the back of their heels now, pressed against the zone. Penguin, it's sirloin on the barbecue tonight. Man, I envy you. I thought about making ribs today. I might still do it, but it takes 5 hours, so I don't know. America getting dangerously close to the zone. Gonna be getting a warning here in a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. There's the warning. Turning back in is FTQ America. Asphalt turning back away, heading cold back to his buddies to get help. And BMD, Venom, and America are all not pressing on it yet. Fox 3 from BMD onto Lee Adams. I don't want to zoom the tac view too far out because we've got so much action happening far away. Lee Adams in trouble. Lee Adams turned away, man. Oh, and Lee Adams taken down by BMD. This is now an even fight, folks. Does this change your perspective at all? So America now, I don't know if he sees Steak off his left wing at 6 miles or 9 miles. I don't think he does. America is nearly 90 degrees offset from Steak off his left wing. There's a 120 out from Steak. And America's going to have to turn this one away, but man, he's getting close. Mach 3 is the missile, 3 miles away. Fox 3 from America onto Asphalt. I think America's going to be okay because he's already away from the missile, but it is gaining pretty quick. He's doing 600 knots only. 1 mile behind him on his 6. And he's going to be okay. Only barely. Only barely. He's got another one off his left wing at the same time over the water. BMD could be in trouble here. No, never mind. That missile is not anywhere. It's below him. I apologize. So still a 3v3, guys. Fox 3 out from BMD onto Steak. Steak sees that coming, says gets the fuck out of there as fast as possible. Clean jet with 2 missiles left is Steak. And in the back of the battle, we have Asphalt and Cool just chilling back here with 3 missiles in his airplane. Missile out from America onto Kuhl, it looks like, on OTP. Man, my voice. I told myself I was going to stop and try to save it. I couldn't. It's already gone. I'm feeling it. I'm lowering my volume to save the pain. Don't hate me. I could never become a commentator. I don't have the voice to stream for 6 hours. So Asphalt elects to shoot a missile on a cold target, which is Venom at 700 feet, scraping the top of the trees. Missile is... Where is the missile? It's somewhere behind him. I can't see it. Whatever. So Venom now recommitting back into the fight. Will he be able to make something happen? I think Steak and Venom are sorted. It looks like they may see each other. Venom and Steak. Possibly no. Venom says no. Steak says no. 120 into BMD. Oh no, BMD caught up high. And splash goes BMD. Good night. Man. Venom now in trouble from Asphalt. High to low shot. I point to the AWACS for some reason. Venom in trouble. I think he's about to get taken down. Venom 3, 2, 1. And he outruns it. Oh, boom! And there goes good night, Venom. 3v1, guys. America, the sole person remaining for fully torqued. OTP is looking okay on fuel so far. But man, what a situation for fully torqued. We've seen a lot happen this season, guys. There's the Fox 3, the exchange, out onto both targets, in close. 3, 2, point 2, point 2, point 1. Kuhl goes down, and America is going to notch it! America is able to notch that and bring this down to a 1v2, man. Riding along with America. Cameras on America. Attack views on America. And here we go. Fuel game is on. Fuel game is off. You know? Now it's no longer a fuel game. You're right. Flame off. So FTQ America is going to go ahead and pirouette and come back around over the top and see if he can't take down Steak. 120 now out onto America from Steak. He can't get sorted. He only has Fox 2s left, folks. I think America is going to take this one to the face, possibly, as he dives down to notch this missile. 3, 2, 1, and good night goes America, and the Fox 2 does not reach. And OTP, what a long match, comes out on top. 2-0 versus OTP. Moving on to the next round. Stay tuned. I'm trying to move along quickly. Waste no time. Second half coming up in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. That's all we got, guys. So here we go. OTP is up 2-0 versus Fully Torqued, and that was a long match. So we're going to go ahead and watch these guys ingress, and I'm going to stay quiet for a few minutes in the game by voice, just a little bit here while I'm attempting to not go raspy, because I feel like I already am. And we still have one more match to stream after this, which is FTQ versus RAA. What is everybody doing this weekend? Anybody in the U.S. for Memorial Day weekend? Penguins putting steaks on the grill for sirloin. I want to put ribs on mine, but I don't think I have enough time. So Asphalt descending was up super high, now turning away from FTQ. I wonder why. So it looks like both teams have decided to become super conservative and not press. So given the results of the first half, I'm putting another poll up. Who's going to take the match? New polls up, guys. Send your votes below. Given how close the last match was, and the last half was, what is going to happen in the second half? Look at how conservative both teams are playing. We've got Revenge in America literally in the edge of the warning zone. We've got OTP out here in the middle of the arena. Things are all over the place right now. So who's this? Very unconventional. So what's going to happen? Put the votes in chat. Patrick, can I see your HOTAS? Normally, I like to go on a date first. Out to dinner. Before I show you my things, but that's okay. I personally, and here's the first 120s out, I personally am rocking the WinWing F16 version 2 throttle and the MFSSB stick, as well as the backup VKB Ultimate, MCG Ultimate. Ooh, 120 creeping up on America. America's going to be safe. Riding along with Stake here, 25,000 feet. Poll is closing in about 2 minutes, guys. Let's go. Get those votes in. Given how the first half went, who's going to take the match? FTQ has to come out on top. Fully Torqued has to take at least 3-0 to win this one. Given how close and slow this match is going now, what do you think is going to happen? Lee Adams drops the bags. All right, guys, poll has ended. 50-50 split. How is that for a change-up? Oh, man, the favor has turned away from OTP and gone right down the middle. Man. You guys lost confidence in OTP, it looks like. Look at that. So America flying in formation with an AIM-120. There it goes off his right wing. Or off the right wing of the missile, I should say. Very slow game being played here, guys. I think teams are afraid now. Let's bring Tactical a little closer. There you go. Do you guys like the length of the trails? Let me know. Is it too much scribbling? Is it not enough? Let me know. That's right, Asphalt, man. Chat lost confidence in you guys, man. So we're watching a missile just going up to the space station here. Lee Adams pressing in now. Look at the aggression change this match. We've gone full conservative flying. Nobody is getting closer than like 10, 12 miles to the stage. .120 out from Lee Adams onto an already cold America. Lee Adams could be in trouble from this 120. Revenge shooting a missile onto stake. He's going to be okay, I think. No, he might not be. This missile's getting close, guys. Lee Adams could be in trouble here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so he was not the intended target for that missile. It was actually Kewell over here who was the intended target. Asphalt, dangerous shot from Revenge. He's going to evade. And Revenge and Fully Torqued go back into the other side of the zone. Man. What a difference in gameplay from the first half, guys. This is still a stalemate. Let's look at the missile counts here. Missile counts are damn near even as well. Both teams have fired roughly the same amount of missiles at this stage as well. Lee Adams, I think, might be in trouble. Well, these missiles are getting close to Lee Adams. They missed. The missiles missed and go between Kewell and Lee Adams. Unfortunate. Venom also defending. No casualties yet. No casualties as of yet. Here's a close shot. Asphalt jumping down onto America. I think America might actually be in trouble from this one. And America, I think you were a toast, buddy. And America is splashed and taken down, and the first casualty is on Fully Torqued's side. Fully Torqued has to take this round 3-0 at minimum to win. They cannot lose another member. Fully Torqued getting really low on gas, guys. These guys are in F-16s, and they are starting to get low on fuel. There's the Fox 3 out. All that aggression costs you a lot of fuel. There's the 120 out from BMD on to Lee Adams. Oh, is he? Oh, I keep saying Ed Adams. Adama, Lee Adama. I don't know, bro. You guys know I can't pronounce things right, so. Liadamia. Liadama. I don't fucking. Dalai Lama. Fuck, I don't know. I say shit as I see it. So at OTP, regrouped together to hold a nice clump to maybe try to intimidate Fully Torqued. Stake now ingressing. Venom and BMD getting really low on gas here. I'm starting to worry if Venom's going to be able to make it back. I wonder if that's because he's back here at the edge of the fight. Yes, so Venom only has one missile left. He's staying in the back of the zone, trying not to burn any more fuel as he is in a bad situation to be in. Not good for Venom. So maybe Fully Torqued has said, hey, stay out towards the edge. We'll take care of it. Save your fuel to make it back home. While Revenge and BMD both try to take care of something in the fight here. Unsure as to what the plan is exactly. Really slow game here, guys. Really slow game. So Venom now is recommitted back in, but I think he says, screw that, I'm going to go ahead and turn away. And missiles are incoming from onto Venom in full blower. 120's now launched onto BMD, I think is onto BMD. No, this is going on to Venom in the back. Aim 9 shot out from BMD onto Lee. Lee doesn't see it coming, but that missile is going to splash BMD. And there they go, guys. The most BMD, the most Fully Torqued can do now is tie this match. Unless everybody dies. Venom now in the back. Dangerously low on fuel. Unbelievably low on fuel. Revenge is the only one left who has a decent amount of fuel to make it back home at this point. And there's the 120 out from Stake onto Revenge. I think this is going to spell disaster for Revenge at 1 mile away. 1 mile. 8, 7, 6, 4. And he's going to be okay. Wait a second. Did we just lose a... Hang on a second. Hold up, hold up. We'll rewind later. All right. 120 exchange from Kuehl is going to miss. 120 diving down onto Venom. Venom's in trouble here. 3.2.1. Good night goes Venom. At the same time, Revenge and Asphalite have merged. Tag view on Asphalite and camera on Revenge. No missiles left for Revenge. No gas left for Revenge. Only quarter tank left for Revenge. Gotta get a guns kill. Maneuver, Asphalite. You're about to get shot, buddy. No gun solution for Revenge. Lee Adams, gotta come back in, help your teammates out, man. Let's go. 400 knots is Revenge. This is a 3v1 merge. The fact that Revenge is still alive at this point is mind-blowing. And Revenge is trying to pop some shots. So many targets. Revenge has the luxury of shooting anybody he sees, but OTP has to wait to ensure they're not locking a friendly. This is not a good situation you want to be in. Let's look at the tech view camera view of Revenge as we go through this fight. How's that sound? So Revenge. And here comes the 120 from the top side down, and splash goes Revenge. So OTP will take this match 4-0 against Fully Torqued. And we lost somebody. I think we lost someone. This would have been a 5-0. Did somebody trade? Oh, no. And the water claims another victim. And Stake goes full lawn dart at Mach 1.2 right into the ocean floor. Man, oh man. So Stake, unfortunately, cannot tell what that water is. And splash goes Stake. Alright, guys, we have one more match, and then I gotta call it. Fully Torqued versus RAA. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, guys, the last one of the day. Fully torqued again versus RAA. We got Kobe Stark, Wolkern, Mad Matt, and Scalu. Aircraft type today, F-16, F-16, F-18, and F-18. FTQ, we have F-16, F-16, F-18, and F-16 again, so pretty even matchup with missile counts today. Kobe Stark, first one to fire a missile out, up high, at Mach fast, and that was about a 30-mile shot on the BMD. BMD at 42,000 feet. There goes his missile. BMD is above Mach 1. Let's go ahead and switch back to the split screen. So this missile's coming down onto BMD at 900 knots. I don't think he's going to be able to catch him at this range. Venom now follows up a shot on the Vulcan. Kobe Stark. Yeah, we're okay. We're good. We're looking good. We are looking good. Scalu's got to hurry up and get in that zone, man. Let's go, buddy. Remember, you cannot shoot outside in, so if he shoots a missile right now, it explodes. Fox 3 out is Scalu. Long Fox 3, 25 plus miles on the BMD at 31,000 feet. Well above Mach 1. So BMD continuing to climb outside the zone. Wolkern, you gotta turn around, buddy. What are you doing? You are getting dangerously close to the edge, my friend. Dangerously close. Boy, I would not want to be in that situation with my back against a zone like that. .120 out from BMD. And the missile tracks another missile. Man, this is a serious problem. We have seen missiles tracking missiles how many times in the last couple of streams? And I think we just lost what's-his-face to the zone. JK, no we didn't. Never mind. Man, that is hard. Unlucky situations all around. Multiple teams have faced these situations where missiles are tracking each other. Sad situation, but I think this 120 off the left wing of BMD is going to connect at 6 mile, half a mile, 3, 2, 1, and splash goes BMD. Good night. AIM 120 on to Scalo. Scalo, 3, 2, 1, and there's a trade. So a trade from BMD and Scalu heading down late into the first half. Double tap 120 from Madman onto America and onto Revenge. Tracking more missiles here, guys. America, 22,000 feet, is running away from some high 120s off his right wing. And I think he's going to be okay. However, Vulcan on the bottom here has other problems to worry about. 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, and Vulcan. Oh, what a beautiful notch by Vulcan. Nicely done. So Vulcan survives. But he's got Venom now hot on his 6, pressing him down. And Venom. And Venom turns away from a cold Vulcan. What are you doing? No! So America's going to have to come back in and take him out for him. At the same time, Venom, Fox 3's Kobe Stark, not going to hit, but this one might actually kill Venom. 1.5 miles away up high. In the darkness. And the closest that missile gets is about 0.5 miles away. And that's a miss. And Vulcan, dude, you gotta stop going to the edge of the map, my friend. You're gonna die. You are gonna die. Man. So now he's forced to recommit into America. Could have gone back to his friendlies to the north. And now America has a buffet of an F-16 to clamp down onto. 3 miles away. 2 miles away. 1 mile away. Vulcan, you're dead, buddy. So 3v2 now. With fully torqued in favor of taking this one. America defending this missile from up high is the AIM-120. Diving down onto him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and splash goes America. Just like that, we're down to a 2v2 here, guys. Man, going down to the wire versus RAA. What a change of events. Camera's on Kobe Stark. We're going to zoom tac view in a little bit more. We're going to hold tac view on Venom. Missile now out from Kobe Stark onto Revenge. Revenge is in some trouble with this one, guys. He's turning away. Revenge, I think you're toast, man. 2 miles. 1.5 miles. 3, 2, 1. And he's okay. With that 120 creeping up on his 6, he's going to actually survive that. We have a merge. Venom and Mad Matt. Missiles out on both sides. Fox 2 out. The flares splash, and there's a nice trade from Mad Matt. Not enough flares to evade that 9M. And we're left with Revenge versus Kobe Stark in a 1v1. Camera is going to be on, attack V's on Revenge, and camera is going to stay on Kobe. Kobe up high with 1 missile left. Revenge with 1 Fox 2 left, only for Revenge. This is going to be the shot that makes it count. Do not waste it, Kobe. And there goes the Fox 3, out from Kobe onto Revenge. Revenge, this might spell disaster at 3 miles, 2 miles, 1.5 miles, and I think this is going to be it, and good night goes Revenge. And Kobe Stark really makes that last missile count. Nicely done by RAA to bring it down to the wire. That was a solid fight on both teams. Valiant effort, close match, or close half, I should say. Whew. I am getting tired. One more half, guys. One more half. FTQ and RAA. Who's coming out on top? Let me know in chat. I'm going to post a poll. You guys get voting. Be right back for the second half. Here we go, guys. For all the marbles, Kobe Stark leading the pack for RAA in the F-16, followed by Vulcan on the right and left flanks, Skyler and Mad Dad. FTQ coming in a box, BMD and Revenge leading the pack, followed by Venom and America. Fox 3 is the first shot out from Kobe Stark onto Revenge, and that is a 20-ish mile Fox 3 up high doing Mach really fast. We'll ride along with this one for Revenge. Revenge is going to be okay from this one, so long as he's not turned into the missile. And Revenge is safe. Kobe Stark defending. Come on, guys. Keep those posts coming. Keep those votes coming in chat. Who's taking the first one? Let's go. Get more votes in here, guys. Poll is in chat. So Kobe Stark staying high. Vulcan staying high. All contacts staying high. Would like to see RAA not get so close to the back of the zone. I'm lowering my voice just a little bit. We've been at this for a hot minute, I feel like. It's been a pretty long stream. It might be a 2-hour stream possibly, depending how long this goes for. So FTQ up top on the left side. Wait a minute. Did I just miss chugging water? We did. I have to pause this. Stand by. Oh, that's what I get for taking a breather. I just missed a kill. No way. Look at this shot from Vulcan onto BMD. This was a 30-mile Mach 1.6 shot onto BMD. Look at this range. BMD decides to go for a horizontal notch. It does not pay off. This thing's still doing Mach 2 at 40,000 feet. And BMD gets slammed up the rear by a tremendously long shot from Vulcan. Beautiful long shot. Not something you see very often this season with these long shots. Good shot. I can't believe I missed that. Five votes. RAA 20. RAA is going for 80%. 20% is going for fully torqued. Fully torqued now down one member. Kobe Stark getting close to the edge of the zone again. RAA likes to hide out the edge of the zone here. Man. I would not like to be that deep in the zone. Not something I want to be in. Here we go. Close exchange. Missiles coming down onto Scalu from America. He's going for a vertical dive notch. Shaft coming out. Missiles 2 miles out. 1.5 miles now. And it's getting really close, but it's going to be okay. So RAA spread out dramatically. No real formation by either team, to be totally honest. I don't see any sort of structure or formation by these teams right now. It looks like RAA had a bit of a two-man support going on, but not anymore. So Scalu by himself in the front, Vulcan behind him coming in to help support. We're going to zoom the tag view in just a little bit here to give you guys more perspective on what's happening. RAA likes to be off the map on the outside. Missile now coming down onto Revenge from up high. This could be a lethal shot for Revenge. I think it might be a lethal shot for Revenge here, folks. If the missile, if it's intended target, no, it goes over Revenge. Revenge was not the intended target. So there's RAA Kobe Stark up high. As you can see, Revenge trying to chase him down, but Madman is going to get a missile off as his own onto Revenge to get him away and turning away from Revenge. Or from Kobe Stark, I should say. Fox 3 coming onto Scalu. Scalu is not defending yet. This missile's 2 miles away. Scalu, what are you doing? You gotta defend. Fox 3, Fox 3, Fox 3 again. And splash goes Scalu. But he gets a couple missiles off onto America. And this could spell disaster for America in the F-18. Half a mile. And those missiles do not have the energy to connect to him. And he is a dead man. Or not, he's not a dead man. He is a safe man. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm all over the place right now. So Walker, Mad Matt, and Kobe. Kobe's just hanging out in the back, letting these guys down low get absolutely smacked in the face. So Venom approaching from the 9 o'clock of Vulcan at 5 miles, but he's got no more 120s left on the airplane. This could be a close call, guys. Vulcan getting low on gas as well. 6,000 feet is Vulcan. Only 2 missiles left. He's now about to merge at 4 miles with America. And here we go, guys. America. This could be a nice clean shot from Vulcan. And they pass each other. Vulcan's looking for Venom instead. Oh man, I fucked up tag you again. Look at me. So Vulcan's literally in the middle of everybody. He's like going full Rambo. Guys, I got this. You better not make it worthless. There you go. There's a missile. This is going to be a trade on Vulcan, unfortunately. Bad choices. But down goes Venom. No, Venom survives. But down goes Revenge. And there's a trade. Nope. He crashes into the ground. So that was a trade. And Venom, fully torqued and RAA are pretty evenly matched, but now, no, he's caught up high, and Mad Matt is going to get caught up high from the AIM-120. There it goes off the rail. He got one off the rail in time. Fox 3 goes down. Oh, he is a dead man. America, 3, 2, 1. You are not outrunning that one. But because the player is dead, he survives. On to the next one. America, and he gets extremely lucky from that trade. Could have been a trade. And now we're left with a 2v1. RAA Kobe Stark has to make something happen here. And there's the Fox 3 out from Kobe Stark. Venom as well. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And there's a trade possibly incoming. Trade 1. 3, 2, 1, and there's the fair. Okay, missile misses. We're left with a 1v1 here, guys. Kobe Stark still has a missile on the airplane. America's the only one left in the F-18 with no missiles on the. Oh, he does. He still has some missiles. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So Kobe elected to stay high. Fox 3 out onto America. You are not surviving at that range, and good night. RAA takes the match 2-0 against Fully Torqued. Kobe Stark does not have a lot of gas left on the airplane, but because the score updated, that means he does make it back. And just to prove that he makes it all the way back, we'll go ahead and give it a nice speed up forward with the power of DCS World Events and show you at 23,000 feet, and he's back on deck. So guys, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all the super chats. I hope you guys had a great time with me this morning. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll catch you next time for the next SATAL 2023 Survivor Series streams, Stage 3, nighttime. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching.